Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to see the topic polynomial. So, what does the polynomial means? If you have two terms, 5x and 5x plus 3, and we have another term x square plus 5x plus 6. So, what is the difference between these three terms? So the first one, you have only one term. Whenever you have only one term in the expression, we call it this one as a mononomial. There is only one term. And here we have two terms, 1 and 2. So therefore, we call it as binomial, which is two terms. And here we will have three terms, 1, 2, 3. Therefore, it is trinomial. And generally, we call it this one as a polynomial. So let us go to the standard form of the polynomial. If you have a polynomial, suppose 5 plus x power 4 and minus 7x square plus x okay, so I have to write it this one in the standard form. So this is not the standard form, so I have to make the standard form of the polynomial. The standard form of the polynomial can be written as the highest power of x should be the first highest. The standard form, what is the highest power? This is x power 4. Now the next power is power 3. Therefore, the power 3 is not there. Therefore, the next term is minus 7x square. And then plus x. And the last one is plus 5. So now, if you see this one, it is a standard form. So why we call it this as a standard form? The power is in the order. So it is in the descending order. So highest power, after that it will be going on decreasing. Now let us go with the same thing. I want to calculate the leading coefficient. What is a leading coefficient? A leading coefficient, and then degree. I want to calculate the degree of the polynomial, and coefficient of x power 4, x power 3, x power 2, x and constant. So how will you calculate this one? Number one, the first one, here you have the leading coefficient. The leading coefficient is nothing but the highest power coefficient of x. This is the highest coefficient of x, which is equal 1. So this for the leading coefficient is 1. Now the degree, what is the degree here? It is 4. This is 4. Now the coefficient of x power 4, which is 1. So which is 1. Coefficient of x power 3. Therefore, x power 3 is missing. There is no x power 3. Therefore, it is equal 0. Now, the coefficient of x square. The coefficient is along with the sign you have to take. So, therefore, it is minus 7. Now, coefficient of x, which is equal 1. Which is equal 1. And the constant term, which is equal 5. Suppose if the question is asking, write the terms. What is the terms and coefficient of the polynomial? So what is the difference here? Coefficients. So if it is asking the terms, you have to write it all the terms. So you have the 4 terms here. What are they? This is one term, this is another term, this is another term, this is another term. You have 4 terms here. So I got it this one here. So it is x power 4. This is a one term. Next, comma, minus 7x power 2, which is a second term, comma, x, this is the third term, and 5, which is a fourth term, which is a constant. Now the next one here we will have the coefficient. Only you have to write it. The coefficient means the numbers here. So you have 1 here, -7, and the coefficient of x is 1 and 5. So coefficient means without the variable, whereas the terms means along with the variable, the x you have to write. And one more important thing here, suppose if you have a 6x square y power 3 plus 5x power 4 y power 5 plus 2x power 2 y. So what is the degree and leading coefficient for this term is you have to take the sum addition. So I have to add the powers. So what is the degree here? 2 plus 5, which is 2 plus 3, which is 5. Here 4 plus 5, which is equal 9, and 2 plus 1, which is 3. Therefore the highest power is what? So it is 4 plus 5, which is equal 9 is my degree, and the corresponding leading coefficient. What is the corresponding leading coefficient? Which is equal 5. That's it. So what is the difference between this one and this one? In this polynomial you will have only one variable x, whereas here you will have a two variable x and y. So whatever be the variable you have, so you can just add the powers. Now we will do it the next one as addition of the polynomial. So we have a two polynomial. We will going to add this one. So how will you add these two polynomial? Before adding, you have to multiply this part. So what is the multiplication? Is 3x square plus 15 plus 15x plus 3. And the next one, I have to multiply this part. So what is the multiplication of this one? So it is plus 2x plus 2. Now if you add, what is the standard form of the polynomial? 3x square. Then, so you have to add the like terms. So it is x, you have two terms. If you add, you will get plus 17x. 15x plus 2x, which is 17x. Now the constant, we have two terms, which is 3 plus 5, which is equal 5. That's it. So you have this answer, which is in the standard form. What is the leading coefficient? 3. Degree is 2. Now, the next one, we have to subtract the same polynomial. The same polynomial you have, but we will have a subtraction sign. So you will go the same way. So it is multiply by 3. So you will have 3x square plus 15x plus 3. And the next term, we have to multiply minus 2 inside. So what happened here? So when you multiply minus 2x minus of minus plus 2. When you add this part, you will get here 3x square and x with the x. We have the same term 15x minus 2x, which is equal plus 13x. And we have the x, the constant term 3 plus 3 plus 2, which is equal 5. So this is the subtraction of the polynomial. The next we will have the multiplication. See the multiplication. We have a two polynomial, but it is in between operator is multiply. It's the same way we will go through. Take first term and multiply with the both. So what happened here? So when you multiply, you will get x power 3 plus x square. Now when I take the second term and multiply, we will get, so it is equal plus 5x square plus 5x. It is 5x. Now I want to write it in the order. So the standard form is x power 3. There is only one term. X square, we will have a two terms. So you have to add. So 1 plus 5, which is equal 6x square plus 5x. That's it. Now using this special rule, we are going to multiply the polynomial as well. So here this is the general rule. We will have a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square. If it is minus, just you have minus here. If it is plus, therefore it is plus. If it is minus, it is minus. When you have a square minus b square, one is plus, one is minus. This is the rule we will going to follow. Now we will have the next one using this rule. You can use this method as well. This method we call it as the FOIL method. First outer inner last. So this method we call it as the FOIL method. So you can solve by using this method, or you can solve by using the special formula here. Now I am going to solve this problem. So this form is actually a plus b, 1 plus 1 minus. Therefore, it is a. This is a plus b and a minus b. So what should be the rule? So we know the rule. This is equal actually a square minus b square. But what is your a square? A square is 7. 7 square. And b square is what? B square is x. B square is x. So the answer is, it is 49 minus x square. So by using this one, by using the formula, a special formula, using a special formula, we are multiplying this part. If you multiply regular method, it will give the same answer. You will find it the same answer here. Suppose if I do it in the regular way, suppose if you have like this, or if I multiply directly, you will get what? 7 plus x, 7 minus x. 7 minus x. Take the multiply. So you will have here 49 minus 7x. And next term, multiply, you will get what? Plus 7x minus x square. So what is the cancel term? Plus 7x minus 7x cancel. So answer will be 49 minus x square. So this is by using FOIL method. So in both the methods, answer going to be a same. It is not change. So if you remember the formula, you can solve by using formula. If you are not, you can just go through the regular way. Now similarly, there is a next problem we will have here. This is whole square. So whenever you have a whole square, I will do it this part as a minus a plus b whole square. This is actually a. This part is a, and this part is what? B. So when you have a plus b whole square, I have the formula a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now I just substitute the values. So what is a, what is b? So a is 2x plus 3y whole square equal 2x whole square plus 2 into a into b plus b square. Now simplify. So what is the simplification? 4x square plus. So how will you multiply this part? 2 into 2, which is 4. 4 into 3, which is 12. X into y. Therefore it is xy. And then we will have the last part. I have to apply the square for both the terms. So it is 9y square. That's it. So by using the special formula. Now the last problem we will have here, it is evaluate the polynomial for the values. So here the x value is given by minus 2. I just replace in place of x. So the given polynomial is x power 3 minus 1. I will replace this x power x as minus 2 power 3 minus 1. So what is minus 2 power 3? Since it is even or odd, since it is an odd power, therefore the value will get, it is 8 minus 1 equal minus 9. And here I will make a note. So whenever you will have the odd power minus 2 power 2, So it become 4. When it is even, it become plus, and if it is odd, it become minus. So this is the main difference. It depends upon the power. So if the power is even, it will take the minus plus sign. When it is odd, it will take the minus sign.